Good morning, good morning. So 2 blocks and your blanket and your mat. And if you're using the music, then just set yourself up. The Spotify playlist is Balancing the Vayus. If you're using oil, if you use doTERRA oils, we're using adaptive. And it goes on the soles of the feet, goes on the base, so the anchor, right? The clearing in the feet, goes at the base of the spine, and then it goes at the center of the heart. You can do a bit of a rest if you like, because then as you move your arms, you are the diffuser. So again, any time that you use the oils this consistently, sort of again and again at the same time of day, in the same placement, the body becomes familiar with those oils, with those chemicals, and there begins to be an association between our energetic state when we practice and those oils, so that even when you're traveling or you don't have a chance to complete your practice, using the oil, the body says, oh, this is the chemical response that we associate with this, which is a really remarkable way of sort of conditioning our chemistry to our energy and our choices. So that's always an option. And just gonna fix up YouTube before we go. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Jordan. Reading this morning, I was struck by, I love the Radiance Sutras, which is Lauren Roche's work of 112 sutras. And these are the conversations between Shiva and Shakti, and this banter. But he, at the back, has a commentary about each one, and he's talking about prana, being filled, being full, the breath of life, respiration, spirit, vitality, the 5 vital airs or winds or vayus of prana, apana, vyana, samana, udana. Breath as a sign of strength, vigor, energy, power, all one's strength or with all one's heart. Right? That as we balance these gestures within us, these currents and these wisdoms, how well they carry us. And as they get stronger, what I love about his writing is how excited he gets, which I get very excited about similar things. As we exhale, the breath of life flows up and into heaven where it came from. As you inhale, the breath of life falls down all through the body, all the way down to the genitals, below, down, and all the way down into the individual soul, the living or personal soul, as distinguished from the universal soul. So the breath riding the pranavayu down into the individual, and the breath riding the exhalation out, back, and into the universal. Right? That this huge exchange is what's going on between those 2 winds of pranavayu and apana. All the time exchanging that which is around us to that which is within us. And that which is in us creates us, and we in turn create that which surrounds us. This amazing interplay. Breathing in, I marvel. I am a living soul, an individual, jiva, atman, an individual soul. From the very first breath, we are made ourselves. Breathing out, I quietly celebrate. I am a part of the universe. And for me, it's understanding like the miraculous exchange that's happening right there. That nourishment and that release and purification, that participation in greatness, that participation in self is incredible. And the space between those two, udana, is the place of growth. And that the growth is fed by wonder and wisdom. The wonder and the awe and the curiosity. What is outside, what is inside? I am the interplay of these two things. So these vayus are like a gateway to what is miraculous, a marvel in our lives. So good. So just as you explore this, just know you are a single soul, you are a cosmic soul, and keep landing in the sensation of yourself as expanding, as evolving. You determine that path. For some of us, it will evolve us in one direction. For some of us, we will evolve in another direction. We each have a purpose, a path, a dharma. It is there before we are conceived. And so this work may empower you to go in a direction that it doesn't empower me. And it may empower me to go in a direction that doesn't empower you. But still we are empowered and we are asked to be in wonder and in awe at all it offers us. So land in this, expand this in your life. Palms together. A bright, brilliant, excitable morning. Satnam, my loves, good morning. Hello. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all, outside, inside, and the interplay between. I am blessed. 3 times. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And roll your shoulders and roll your wrists. And start your playlist at horizon. Coming to stand at the top of your mat. Set your block blanket aside. Hands on your hips, onto the balls of your feet, your tiptoes. Walk about. I need my cord. And then set yourself still. Let your hands down and your heels down. Gaze on one point. Lift your chin, lift your hands, lift your heels. Pause, settle it. And then chin down, heels down, hands down. Guide yourself, right? Our body wants to be first. Take your chin, take your intention, then heels, hands. Make a new habit. Chin down, hands down, heels down. Take your time. One more, chin down, hands down, heels down. Arriving, chin up, hands up, heels up. Keep your hands up and chin and put your heels down. Good. Sweep your hands wide. We'll step the left foot back. Hinge at the hips. Fold. Backs of your hands to your spine. And sweep wide to return. Inhaling up. And then sweeping wide and down. Inhale. Chin down, hands down, heart down. Chin up, hands up, heart up. One more, chin down, hands down, heart down. Stay a breath. only as far as is appropriate. Releasing, rising. Keep your hands up, step up, change sides. Chin up, turn your palms away, and fold down. Left knee bends softly all the way. Chin up, hands up, heart up. Chin down, hands down. Lifting your chin, lifting your heart, lifting your head. And chin down and hands wide. And stay. Release wide. Hands up, step up. Turn your palms away. And set down. Good. Right foot steps back, foot blocks inside your left foot. There's an eagle outside my window. Down the river, hands wide, warrior two. Hands high, inhale. Bend your left knee, widen. Inhale up. And exhale down. Elbow to thigh. Reach across. Warrior. Reverse. Warrior. Side angle. Warrior. Reverse. Side angle. Right hand fist, right elbow rib, look down. Inhale up, open, look up. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Bend your elbow, look down, draw your elbow towards your heel, and then release. Open from the heart toward your hand, from your heart towards your heel. Stay. Left hand to the blocks, maybe setting down today. See where you're right. Both feet flat. Turn your chin side to side. Turn your chin side to side. Look up, stay. Right hand, reach back, reach back, reach back. All the way from behind your ear, top of the shoulder, side of the neck, and down to your right hand. Step up and change. So the block goes inside your right foot straight back, left foot is turned in. Straighten your right leg, inhale, palms up, and exhale, warrior two, take your right knee toward the right. Be deliberate and clear. And run. And settle. Right arm to thigh, left hand over the top. And warrior. Reverse. Warrior. Side angle. And warrior. And reverse. And wide. Side angle. Stay. Left elbow, left ribs, look down. Left hand overhead, look up. And take your time. You're extending from your heart all the way into both feet and into both elbows. And stand. Right hand down to the blocks or to the floor if you're making space. Turn your chin side to side. So given that it's a daily practice, you may take your blocks a little lower each day. Explore. Look down. Left hand high. Left hand back. Look down more. Chin to shoulder, reach back, reach back, reach back, reach back, and down. If you're starting to find the sides of the neck, the throat, the face, top of the mat. Blocks down if you need them. There's your support. Sweep wide, hands up high. Palms turn away, little bend in the knees. Chin in, fold, hands down the backs of your legs. Lead with your chin, inhaling. Chin up, heart up, hands up. Chin down, palms away, hands down, heart down, the backs of the legs. Chin up, hands up. Chin down, fold down. Chin up. And chin down. Lift halfway, hands to shins or thighs or blocks, and fold in. Knees bent as they need to be. Lift halfway, lengthen. Use your breath to lengthen your spine, and then fold in. Lift halfway, and fold, and stay. Hands down, step back. Adding a blanket so that when you kneel, your knees are supported. Walk both feet to the left side. Cross your left foot in front of your right and bring your knees down to the blanket. So the left is in front of the right, heels wide. And on your exhalation, fold your hips back. Maybe a little, maybe more. Hands out. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, fold your way back. Inhaling up and exhaling back. Stay. Keep your shoulders soft and receptive to your breath, even a little bit side to side, nano movements, tiny little shifts to drop in. Hands and knees. Tuck of the toes, lift your hips, step your right in front of your left. Bring your knees down, right is in front of left, heels wide, hips back. Here's your breath out. And rising, here's your breath in. And exhale. And inhale. And as you stay back, soften your thighs, soften your knees, soften your feet so your toes can move. Soften your shoulders, your elbows, let your hands be heavy. So that you rise, hands and knees, to downward facing dog. And pedal it out, one heel down and then the other, wagging the tail. Keep the knees soft, and from your heart, press into your hands, drop your head. The heart comes up out of the hands, the hips up out of the heart, the heels drop back out of the hips. And set your blanket aside. Walk your feet to your hands and build a big squat. So if you need to, lift your heels. If you can, start to work your heels toward the floor. And then hands out front. Tuck your chin. Draw the backs of your arms against your shins and pull it in. So inhale, round and lengthen your back. And exhale, draw back. Inhaling, opening long. Exhale, draw back. Go one more time. And that squatting used to be the way that humans sat before we made chairs. Palms together, thumbs to the heart. So the low back, from the middle of your back to your hips, can lengthen. So the crease of your hips brings your thighs to your body. So that the backs of your arms brings your heart through your knees. And then sit it all the way down. Hips to the floor, roll back. The full length of your body is on the floor. Hands on thighs, press away. Heels walk under the knees. Press your heels down to lift your hips. Lift your hands overhead to lift your heart. And we move from there. Exhaling, hands down, hips down. Follow the breath. Hips up, hands up, inhaling. Hands down, hips down, exhaling. Imagine the breath coming in and down, all the way through the pelvis, all the way to the feet. And on the exhalation from the feet, the breath all the way up and out, back, free, into the world. Inhale, draw the world into you. Keep your hips up, elbows down, exhale. You back out into the world, stay. Your breath all the way down through you into the feet. And all the way back out. Can you feel this flush, this movement, this current, this wind? Roll it down. Good. As you're ready, knees to the chest, hips side to side. Heels up, hands overhead. Here's your inhalation. Hands to shins. Here's your exhalation. Put it together. So fold and unfold. Breathe in and breathe out. And create a current, a pump, a power. Work there, or hands beside heels. Work here, or lifting your head, nose between knees. All depends what you're ready for today. Close your eyes, settle in. One more. Good. And then widening your heels. Arms may be wide or hands are underneath your hips. And to cross. Inhale, open, exhale, cross. So we were working the upper abdominal muscles just now, and now we get a little bit lower. From the navel all the way down to the base of the pelvis. Through the inner thighs, the inner knees, the inner feet. Cross your ankles, work on straightening your legs as you can, work on spreading your toes as you can, that we're not flopping through life, but we're taking deliberate action. 3, 2, and then heels wide. Free your hands, reach between your legs, lift your head and shoulders, catch the backs of your thighs with your palms, lay your head and shoulders back to the floor and roll your thighs into your hands, and then extend through the heels. Into the feet. A little bend on the inhale, a little press on the exhale. 3. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. 2. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. 1. And the knees bend. And the knees together. Make your way to your cross-legged seat. You can be on a blanket, blocks, or on a chair. Right shin is in front of your left shin. And cross. We'll sweep side to side. Eyes closed, we're going in. Left hand to your right outer knee. Right hand behind you. Turn the navel on your exhale. Inhale up top. And exhale, turn the ribs. Inhale. Turn the right shoulder and the chin. Center. A block in front. Hands on blocks, walk your seat back. And your heart forward and your outer knees down. And then your forearms down. Palms together. This may be your work or fingertips to the floor. And fold. Walk up. Left shin in front of the right to move side to side. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you, exhaling, turn the navel left. To inhale up top and to turn. Inhale up top. To turn. Through the shoulder, through the chin, feel the back of your, right behind your ear, side of the throat. Centering. Hands to the block, walk your seat back. Open the throat all the way up under the jaw, the length of your tongue. Maybe forearms. Keep the seat back, the low back flat rather than rounding. Walk fingertips forward, forehead to the block. Walk yourself up. Legs are crossed. You're seated on your bolster, your blanket, your blocks, whatever. Hands on thighs. So as we consider Udana, how would you sit to honor the force within you, the innate drive to expand? Feel the collarbones, feel the throat, feel the height. Without any relation to someone else or something else, no dynamic here, just you with you. You could sit tall and expand in any way. Feel that. And from there, circle the seat. The spine stays upright, which means the crown of the head makes exactly the same circle above you as the circle beneath you, eyes closed. Move in a way that honors that innate energy of expansion. Pause upright. Take your forehead towards your right knee and up, and towards your left knee. Inhale up, exhale, fold, side to side. Eyes closed. You are made to grow, just as a tree is made to grow. A plant, a grass in the field. Rise. And root down. Rooting is part of growing. And pause tall. Eyes closed. Right hand to the chest, left hand on top, turning left, turning right. Inhale left, exhale right. Eventually letting your chin follow your elbows. Three, two, center, hands on thighs, grow, fold forward, eyes up, your path, exhale, fold, and rise. It's just you with you. Not for anyone or because of anyone or in spite of anyone. No grade, no judgment, no critic. How would you move? Work here or hands on shoulders. And fold. Work here or hands behind head, palm faces forward, eyes closed. Grow. Growth is a state of mind, a participation, a willingness to be altered. Not necessarily an act of force or an exercise or an action, but an internal, I will, I am. Up tall. Hands down, eyes closed, feel. Marvel. I am this. You with you. Hands and knees. Hands and knees. round your back, tuck your chin. And then lift your chin and drop your heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Five, 4, 3, work here or lift your hands and then tuck your chin. Draw your hips towards your chin. Get a little larger through the spine, a little broad through the back. Good. 2 and 1. Walk your heels onto your blanket, your blocks out in front. 3 options for frog. Finding a squat and stand. Exhale, inhale. Continue, or heels turn in and lift. Inhale, hips up, heels up. Exhale, bend to squat. Inhale, exhale. Work here, or hands hold the outside edges of your feet. Feet are parallel. Inhale, exhale, go 15 more. Set it aside. Come to stand. So again, a reminder, if you choose one option, shake it out. A tap of the heels is important for the nervous system. You can have your hands light and loose right here, or turn it to a hop. So classically, this is in the Kriya. I'm taught we add on a turn of the feet, add a dimension, a twist, a revolution, knees follow feet. Find the service, find what serves you, and stay with it. Two, 1, and land. Inhale. Exhale it out. Add the hands if you like. Inhale, they come down. Exhale, they go up. So little at a time, day by day, we add on layers. It's a lot of movement. And to be familiar and then add a dimension, it is not overwhelming, it is simply evolution. Belly down. Belly down. Baby cobra brings you up. Roll down through the belly, left hand out, roll left, roll your right knee open. And back to the floor, baby cobra starts to open. Right hand out, left knee rolls open. Baby cobra. Loosen. Roll through the abdomen. Feel the sensation of drawing energy into you. Sending it back out. One more each side. Find a release, a sense of play. Oh. And center. And down. Fingertips down. Left hand to reach out, left toes tuck under. Right hand reach back. Or hold the outer ankle to rise up. Inhale. To down, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Rise and pause. Use the mouth. Ha. Close the mouth, out the nose 20 times. Roll down. Right hand out. Toes tuck under, right knee off the floor. Stabilize the right side. Left hand back. Reach there or catch the outer foot to rise. Press your foot to your hand. Out the mouth. Up and down. Forgive me. Give it a minute to open. You can feel the change when you let it move. And then we'll rise and add the ha. Mouth closed, out the nose, 20 breaths. And down. Both arms out. Lengthen, wag your tail. And walk up. Put a block between your heels. So these layers, these additions, we start to feel them fit together. Hands back. Left hand make a fist, take the flat of your fist. And these taps, big figure of 8 around the chest. Ah. And then down around the belly. Thank you, belly. Through the outer thigh and the inner thigh. And then up all the way to the left side, shoulder, the side of the neck, and the side of the jaw. Good. Point of the chin. Right hand, flat fist, circle, big figure 8, tapping all the acupressure points, lymph nodes around the navel, through the abdomen, down the other outer thigh, the inner thigh. Where is it tight? Where is it holding? And then all the way up to the outer throat, side of the neck, side of the jaw, down the jaw, point of the chin, and a cross-legged seat. Humming, marveling. I am taken with this word today. In this seat, your clockwise turn. Just keep all that momentum, the circulation of those taps, give it a direction like a great stirring of a pot. Move your abdomen, your inner organs, not just your bones. 5, 4, 3, 2. And pause so tall. Grow. That we don't have to try when we create the right combination of movements and ingredients and attention. We are growing. We are expanding. We are listening. We are learning. Down to your back. Draw your left shoulder up and then your right. You know what to do. Day 19. Add the knees when you're ready. Add the feet when you're ready. Close your eyes. Ha. Go. A little more, a little more. A little further in. Get unstuck. 3, 2. We're going to take it straight on. Release to the floor. Feel. Marvel. Feet walk in. Hips up, palms down. Lift your heels. Tap one. Tap the other. Maybe both. So those are options. A third option, legs are straight. Eyes closed, we go. Good. And feet down. Roll up. Hold your outer thighs. Roll back, heels to your hips. This is 1. Hands behind your head is 2. So use your legs to help you up as needed, or begin to keep your feet flat to the floor. Or legs extended. Forward fold. There's always a modification for you. Find yours, close your eyes, settle in. One more. Lie back, hands down, palms open, breath is free. Feel the current, feel the momentum, feel the freedom in your body. Let the breath be free and full, as big as it needs to be. Any adjustment, shake out your feet, shake out your knees until the body settles into the back surface. Heels, hips, hands, head. And then keep your breath full, inhaling that current of energy and light into the spine. Exhaling, consolidate the light and let the spine become brilliant. Again and again, breath after breath. Inhale the light into the spine. Exhale, consolidate it, focus it there. release your effort of your mind or your breath to be completely free. All the functions are automatic, without any mental constraint. There we go. Sitting tall. Hands on thighs. Feel the energy of your body circulating. And direct its flow to concentrate at the throat. A sensation of heat or light or brilliance at the throat. The front, the back, the sides. A great ring of light. It may feel like a ball. It may feel like a field. We all perceive ourselves differently. Let it be yours. Just notice. We use the throat space for sound, and the sound is ours. It is particular and personal as our fingerprints, our frequency. We'll sound A in the belly, U in the chest, and M in the head. Our sound of Om, the very first sound that created the universe. Om. We go 10 times. Inhale. Om. One more. Notice the sensation through you, around you, within you. The exhalation makes our sound. The movement moves from our base up out of us. We return our sound where it came from. It comes from in us, but it returns to that which made us. Outside to inside to outside again. And we grow, we expand, we return. Let your attention again reside at the throat. Blessing this space of yours. In particular, the words we say to ourselves, may they be in support of our expanse and our growth, our enthusiasm. Just let the attention open and expand the space in front of the throat, behind the throat, above, below, that it becomes clear, potent, joyful. Return to your breathing, full and smooth. Give it your attention, your encouragement. And then lifting your chin, lift your hands. Chin down, thumbs in. Chin up, reach wide. Chin down, thumbs down. Last time, chin up, hands up. Thumbs to the forehead, center, I am this. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. I see myself. Sat Nam. And I see you. Thank you. Use it well, use it fully. Give it out, make more. Be back tomorrow at noon, Wednesday, day 20, halfway there, the halfway marker. Again, layers. Slowly and methodically, we add layers. If you consider an asana posture, say triangle. When you first come to triangle and you don't have the understanding of the alignment and it's the first time you've ever tried to do this, asking you to do the fullest expression of that asana may not create the outcome that triangle can provide. And asking you every day to attempt the fullest expression of triangle may never get you to its potential. But asking you day after day to establish the feet and then the legs to find the length of your spine, to find the breadth of your chest, to eventually land in the gift and the song that is triangle, that to me is very worthy teaching. So if you get, for example, Yogi Bhajan books, and you see the Kriyas, and then you say, we're doing something similar, but we're not doing exactly that. I am taking the time for you to know the song that the Kriya can sing through you. If you like dive in, if you know that work, and you want to just start and do the same every day until 1 to day 40, that's fantastic. I think everyone needs to approach this in the way that makes sense to them. What I'm offering is ideally subtle levels of complexity that become familiar and make space for more, little at a time, until we feel so competent. It feels second nature because we are competent and it is our primary nature. So there have been recently some questions about how I do this and why I do it this way. So hopefully that's useful. And again, I'm here and you're there, and you have all blessing and permission and encouragement to do it in a way that suits you. That's fantastic. Please know yourself. And when it suits you, may my teachings be there. Please feel free to send questions, comments. I hear you, I read you, I listen. And maybe that's useful. Until tomorrow, my loves. Sat Nam. Shannon.